Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Monster Strike, let's look at the East Tower of Champions, and we'll do another digest video here of a few floors. First will be floor 32, and then here I used Dabi, Nigimitama, and Framboise, and Hijikata and Okita. And yeah, 32, I really like this stage. But I think it's much more fun to play than it is to watch, so we'll just do a couple highlights here. But you can bring anybody with Minesweeper or Flight, and then you can also bring characters with Null Gravity Barrier and Null Damage Wall, but I decided to not do that. And then you also don't want to bring characters with Null Block, because the blocks can often save you from the damage walls. The damage walls aren't terrible, you can hit them a couple times, but yeah, you'd rather not. I look forward to all of the different versions of this stage, because this stage is one of my favorite stages in all of Monster Strike. Next up is 33, and then this could have deserved its own video, because this is also a very iconic floor. But the clear that I got here was too smooth, so it would have been over very quickly. But I'll play it on high speed here, and then yeah, we can just look at me making all of these shots perfectly. The boss sequence doesn't go as smoothly, but yeah, the pre-boss are all pretty good. I'm using Kushimitama here, and then Setsuna and Sonken, and then my Hatcher monster friend is Juliet. And then this is my Juliet, who has Hero Scroll and Able Berries. I think she has like Survivor, which is very nice for a light element character. And then this is a dark stage, so you can bring anybody in theory. But I was worried about being able to one-punch all of the anti-bounce guys. So that's why I went for all light characters, so that their attack would be high enough that I could one-punch them. But yeah, no problems here. It was cool seeing a dark version of Marishten. Okay, next was floor 34, which is one of the longest, slowest, boringest floors, so this definitely doesn't deserve its own video. But I like to use bounce characters in here. But in my friend, I saw the Takasugi and Friends. He's usually good for 24 of the Kinky. But I decided to give him a try here. I'm also using Kanan, and then Kamui, and Nirvana. I really like Nirvana and Kanan, so it's cool to use them here. And then Kamui, he might turn out to be the MVP of the East Tower. He's pretty versatile and strong as well. Alright, and then finally we'll look at floor 35. This is another fire floor, so we'll bring all water monsters, having learned from floor 30. But first is a Senju. He is a Pierce with the Null Gravity Barrier and Null Block. There are damage walls in this quest, but you don't necessarily need to bring all characters with Null Damage Wall. You just have to be careful with your shots. And then having Null Block in here really makes the mission a lot easier, especially for him as a Pierce type. He can more easily go after the anti-bounce guys and get them all in the same turn. Next is Taishakuten. I wanted to use like different characters than I used in floor 30, but I just like her so much that I used her again in here. And then I'm also using Aramitama. He's a bounce with Null Gravity Barrier only. That's kind of the most dangerous character to use in here, because you get speed up from hitting the walls. And then if they don't have Null Damage Wall, then they might, you know, hit the damage wall a lot. But he's got good stats, good bump combo, good strike shot, so I wanted to use him in here. And then finally is a Nonno Alpha, and she breaks this quest. She has the Null Damage Wall, Null Gravity Barrier, and the Null Block. So super mobile, strong bump combo, strong strike shot. And yeah, using her here now, I wonder why I didn't use her on 30, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, play it pretty much just the same. I think the most impressive stage was the last stage. Everything went right, and then I used my strike shots well, so yeah, I thought that was a good performance there. And then on Amitama, he's got a very strong strike shot. It's a speed and power-up, but every time he hits a teammate, his power-up goes even higher. So you can get a crazy multiplier if you hit all of your 3 teammates. And then, in order to get the most speed up in this stage, you want to hit a wall before you hit anything else. So that's why I'm doing some shots that are kind of like opposite what I would usually do. But that was the tower, floors 32 through 35, just in a digest form here. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.